What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old end, and I'm back at y'all with another quick video. Before we get started, I want y'all to do me a quick favor, man. Go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe, go on over to Instagram, follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Talk to me, I talk back. I'm just taking a quick little 10-minute break, so I just want to give y'all a little story real fast. But in other news, for those of y'all who've been following me for a long time, y'all know that the first year of me doing YouTube, I was not monetized, even though I was eligible to be monetized. I just started getting ads put on my channel within the past, I say 5 months, maybe 6, maybe since about October or something like that. I still had to complete the process of a lot of that stuff. Everything is finally completed. You know, Google came correct. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is officially a third job for me. So I will be putting out a lot more content for y'all on a more consistent basis. As far as the conversations I'm having with people, I still got to space those out because I like to give the videos time to do the numbers that they're going to do. I don't want to step on the toes of a video by putting out another one right after that. But as far as me just interacting with y'all like this, going live more, talking about current things that's going on, and just stories, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna start bringing other people on here just to tell quick stories about themselves, whether they already been on the channel or not. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. This video is another time, this ain't what the video called, but this is another time where a fool tried to remove us from Earth. You know what I mean? Tried to get rid of us, tried to erase us. Now, this was a little different. This was in 2005. And I remember it was a Friday night. It was me, Baby Bull, that's Bully 3. For those who are aware of his music and ask about him, that's Baby Bull, the homie Baby A-Rock. I can't remember who else was with us, but we was all chilling. And you know what? Lil T-Rex might have been with us. Lil T, if you see this, I think it was you. Yeah, I think it was Lil T-Rex. I don't know. So anyways, this when Baby Bull and Baby A-Rock had the Black Beetle, you know what I'm saying? The little bucket, you know what I mean, that we was in. You know, they was working together and they had pieced up and got a little wet, you know what I mean? And us being young, for the most part, that was our form of transportation. The homies used to drop me off at school sometimes. They'd pick me up from school sometimes. That's how we got around. Minus Eastside D had a car too, but Eastside D is a little older than us. But one day we chilling. It's a Friday night. We in the hood. I don't know what our original plans was, but it definitely wasn't this. So I remember we was in the hood, and I don't know if it was A-Sloke. A-Sloke, you gonna see this too. I don't know if A-Sloke called us or if it was Lil C-Band. One of them. They was together. Or A-Sloke, you could correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you wasn't there, but I think you was there. And they was at Fashion Valley Mall, and I guess they had got into it. You know what? No, Lil T-Rex might have been at the mall with them. I don't know. I just know what happened to us. So I remember we get a call that the homies ran into some niggas from another hood. As a matter of fact, it might have been Lincoln Park again. I don't know, because if you know, you know. It's up and it's stuck. So the homies had got into it with them, and I don't know if I don't know if he said he was calling back up. I don't think they was up there deep, but I think he was fronting like he had something on him. And whatever the case was, they ended up calling Baby Bull telling him, and he tell us like, hey bro, the homies getting into it with some whoop-de-whoop niggas at the mall. So we like, nigga, let's go. So in the process of this, Bull is calling the homies. He calling around. Homies they everywhere, scattered out. Motherfuckers over here, they over there, they way over here, whatever the case is. So we ended up calling one homie who happened to be in the area, and he had one. Now, I'm not gonna say his name because he's foul ball. But at the time he wasn't. And we met him at the Burger King, right on Market Street, by the Costco. He get in the car, and I remember Bull was instantly trying to get it from him, like, bro, let me get that up off you. He like, nah, I got it, cuz, I got it. He like, cuz, on 40s, nigga, you better do your thing, nigga. Neighborhood crip, nigga, something happened, nigga, you better, nigga, I'ma do it, nigga. He acting turned like, like he wanna catch one. So we slide to Fashion Valley. That's not that far. You hop on that 15 right there and to the 8, and then pretty much you there fast enough. So it couldn't have been no more than no more than 10 minutes. Well, and we speeding to get there because in our minds it's about to go down and we want to be there when it go down. So I remember we pull up, and as we pulling up, you know how the little parking structure is? Not on the front side, on, what is that? Is that Friars? Not on that street, but on the back side, back there, that back parking structure that's closer to the 8 freeway. So when we pulling in, all the homies that was bullshitting us and saying they couldn't make it or they was out the way, it's all pulling in at the same time. So you see about, including us, it's about 5-6 cars full of homies. Everybody pulling up. And at first I'm thinking like, ooh, these might be the niggas back up. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's homies, because I think we recognized one of the homies' cars. So we all, before we pull all the way into the parking structure, everybody just put their car and park right there and jump out. No, damn, I'm slipping. When we turning into the thing, it's a nigga right there. And I think Bull might have said something to cuz, like, nigga, what's, something disrespectful. He looked, that nigga said, there they go, blood, and took off running down wherever. Now, when we get out the car, for some reason, homies start shaking hands and what's up, cuz, doing all that, greeting each other. Niggas got their doors open, windows down, bumping music, passing blunts. Now, I'm still looking at the nigga because he went running down that way, and I'm like, where's he going, and why are we not chasing this nigga? Now, as I'm looking at him, I see a car pull up on the side of this nigga. They pull right up on the side of this nigga, and I think I told somebody like, hey, watch that car or something like that. And or maybe I said it in my head. I felt like I said that shit. This nigga reached into the car, somebody gave him what they needed to give him, and he got to knocking on us with something chunky. And like I said, it's a parking structure right there, so it's echoing, homie. He let off however many shots on me. It seemed like he had 100. Of course, he did not have 100. And he just got to yanking on us. Boom, 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 boom. He getting cracking on us, bro. So everybody ducking my cars. I'm on the ground. I remember the homie said I was rolling around on the ground. I don't remember that, but it was funny as fuck. So he get cracking on us, probably empty the whole clip, jump in the car with whoever the nigga was, and they get on. And the freeway is right around the corner. They get on. Now, in the midst of this, Bull was yelling at the homie, give me the heat. Give me the heat, cuz. He said he was like, hold on. He said, cuz. He started busting back. And our shit didn't sound nothing like what this nigga had. Now, I don't know what happened to the rest of the homies to why y'all knew what y'all was pulling up for. Mind you, a lot of these niggas is older than us too. They already in their 20s at this time. I'm 17, 16, 17. I don't even think I'm 17 yet because it ain't hit that summer yet. So it might have been around this time, 2005. So a lot of these niggas is older. Y'all should have known what y'all pulled up for. Y'all should have had it on you. Should have had it out. I don't know. We was pooting and giggling. We was slipping and our cripping. But the homie, or not the homie, he was the homie, cuz started busting back, and from what two of the homies said, that nigga was shooting like this, like with his head turned. Pow, pow, pow. So, like I said, the nigga jump in the car and they get on. Now we see another homie then got grazed like in his ankle, like in his Achilles heel. And homie start helping him into the car. They take him to the hospital or whatever. I don't know if he went to the hospital. He got grazed, but it was in his Achilles heel, so I don't know. Achilles heel. So we end up jumping in the car and smashing out. I ended up jumping in a random car with a different homie. I remember he ended up taking me back to 49, and then he went and met up with all the rest of the homies, and they was in the set on Harley or something, you know what I mean? But I didn't hear about the rest of the shit that happened until the next morning. But I remember it was like a running joke that the homie that was shooting like this, Bull was like, cuz probably the one who popped the homie. He said cuz was like, pack it. So cuz probably the one who shot the homie. So and I don't even know what happened to the homies that was in the mall. They was not there when we was out there getting busted on. Maybe they was on their way out. Maybe they heard all the shots and stayed inside. Maybe they came out. I don't know, homie. But that was another story where we got cracked on, homie. And you could say that was an L for us and it was a W for them. But what I will tell you is that was a W for us and that was an L for him. Because you got 25 targets standing right there in front of you. And the most you did was graze a nigga in his Achilles heel. That's an L for you. Hold that, homie. And nobody got hit besides him getting grazed. He should have shot at least 10 people with as many bullets as he let off and as many people that was standing right there like in a group. It's not like we was really spread out. Like, bro, I don't know what this dude was shooting at. So that was definitely a W for us because everybody made it home. Yeah, he got to hold that one. But that was a time that we got cracked on by the enemies. And yeah, that weird nigga possibly popped the homie. But anyways, this your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old end. And that was another story time with me. I'ma holla at y'all later. I gotta get back inside before they start looking for me. I'm out.